Another Beyond the Forecast with myself, Eric Estreva. We are going to be talking about the wicked winds this evening, when those will subside, and also the heavier snow that'll come through on Saturday. It will be a more impactful system than the one we just got through this morning, but it's not going to be anything record-setting when it comes to the snowfall. We've got our wind advisory until 10 p.m. You can see it includes most of mid-Michigan. Outside of Interstate 69, some of the strongest winds, upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour, will happen in that advisory area. Then it starts to get down to more of the 35, and then as you go further down to the south into Metro Detroit, even lighter winds, because the strongest winds this evening are going to happen with a cold front, and as we get deeper into the overnight, we start to lose that ability to generate those stronger winds even with the cold front passage. The winds, they've been pretty wicked already, but some of those gusts could be upwards of, we've seen so far today, of about 30 to 40 miles per hour across the area. You can see over the next few hours, we'll start to reinvigorate some of those stronger winds, get us into that 35 to 45 mile per hour range. And we are going to continue to at least watch for the opportunity at some isolated power outages. Most of these winds should be not strong enough to cause any significant issues when it comes to any power loss. By tomorrow morning, winds will still be breezy at about 15 to 25 miles per hour, and that's how they will stay for most of Friday. By Friday night into our Saturday, winds will subside even more, and we'll have a generally quieter day on our Saturday as opposed to the heavier snow that will come through then. Cold front clears the area. We'll see partly sunny conditions tomorrow, so some opportunity at some sun. Low temperatures tonight will be in the teens, highs tomorrow in the 20s, and we'll see those highs in the 20s, lows in the teens for the majority of this extended 7-day forecast. Then our snow system comes racing on in. Saturday afternoon is when the majority of us will start to see a few snowflakes, with it getting heavier as we go into the evening. But one change as opposed to 24 hours ago and even 48 hours ago is you can see we have two pieces wave. We have our northerly wave, which is what's bringing us the heavier snow. And then we have that wave off to the south. You can see it kind of crossing here into the mid-Atlantic. Those two are not coming together until we look towards Saturday night, Sunday morning. And that's bringing some of the heaviest snow along with it out towards the mid-Atlantic and the East Coast, while keeping us more in the range of a lighter snowfall. If those two systems came together and we saw them joining forces right across the Great Lakes, we would be talking about a heavier snowfall. Just not looking like that's going to be the case anymore. But we still have our alert day because it will be an impactful snow. Few inches of snow is going to have a wide range of conditional travel and potentially some of those more hazardous conditions when the snow is falling, if you have to get anywhere Saturday afternoon and evening. But the accumulation numbers are looking lower with better weather happening for Super Bowl Sunday. Here's a look and an idea of the snowfall numbers. Most of us will see about 2 to 4 inches. So not anything to wag your finger at, but it's not going to be the worst snowfall we've seen so far, and probably not the worst snow we will see this season. But we are still going to have impactful inches of snowfall, and some spots where a band sets up. This model wants to bring that band right across Interstate 69, and we've also got a band that sets up in our northern communities. Could get up to about 4-5 inches of snowfall, but most of us will be in the range of about 1 to 4 inches with this snowfall out there on Saturday. We're also seeing some snow with this cold front that is passing on by. Very light stuff. May bring a dusting to a few locations here this evening, but you can see Alma, Mount Pleasant, Midland towards Tawas City, West Branch, seeing some of those lighter snow showers that will continue to cruise through the rest of our area. Tonight's temperatures, low to mid-teens, very windy conditions, especially early on, with those winds slowly subsiding by tomorrow morning. 9 p.m., that band of snow that we showed you on radar is right here through Interstate 69 into the thumb. And then we've got some lake effect snow streamers that are coming off of the big Lake Michigan. Those will subside overnight, and we'll have quiet conditions for the start of the day on Friday. Connie? So we're talking about an alert day because we could have some spots that are 4 to 5 inch totals, and that would definitely cause some issues, especially like some spots could get over half of a foot. And even 48 hours ago, that same thing was there. So there is still the opportunity for those two storms to come together a little bit earlier, give us some heavier snow bands. But 4 to 5 inches, that's still a heavier snowfall for us and still will be impactful. Friday morning, we've got partly sunny conditions. We'll stay that way for the rest of the day. Then we will be mostly cloudy all day on our Saturday. No snow during the morning. It's the afternoon that you can start to see those snow bands setting on up. And then the heaviest snow will swing on in for Saturday evening with quieter conditions Saturday night into our Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday in the mid to upper 20s. No opportunity at getting back above freezing, unfortunately, as we look through our extended 7-day forecast. Now, I will say, Connie, we're under an alert day away. You know, we put an alert day out there just for a few communities last night. We're not afraid to take it away if this snowfall is going to look very weak, very minor. If it's only an inch or two in most cases, we'll remove that alert day. It'll just be a normal snowfall. But the last 24, 48, 72 hours has been indicating an impactful system, maybe a little bit more impactful yesterday and the day before than what we're seeing right now. But the opportunity is still there for some impacts from this snowfall. As we look into our Saturday, rest of the extended forecast, outside of just a chance of snow on Wednesday, will be pretty quiet, but on the chillier side compared to normal, which right now is at 31 degrees. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for me. We'll wrap this Facebook Live and YouTube video up here. Just wanted to give you an update on the winds tonight and the snow on Saturday. Again, don't be surprised if you have some impacts from the snow on Saturday, but it's not looking as significant as previously thought, which is why we do hesitate to put an alert day out in as long of a time period, at least 3 days out. We like to give those about another day or two to sample more of that model data. But that system looks significant enough to give us that opportunity to alert you to a heavier snowfall. We're not going to be upset if those snowfall totals pull back a little bit. But as of right now, it looks like a general 2 to 4, 2 to 5 inches is on the way for our Saturday. If we have to increase or decrease those numbers, we'll, of course, let you know as we get closer and closer to Saturday. Always appreciate you guys. That will come with some quieter weather as well.